Well, good morning there, boys and girls of the internet. In this fancy box sitting on top of my roll cart is the HiBoy VE1 Pro. It's an electric scooter we got. We're going to take it with us when we go camping and stuff to run around the campgrounds and between all the bathhouses and stuff like that. A lot of the places we've been going here lately have pretty nice facilities, but they're kind of large and spread out. And you get up in the higher elevations in the mountains and stuff, it's not a nice flat campground either. You got a bunch of hills and you got to walk up and down to get to different places. So we got one of these to throw in the camper and just kind of keep it in there for riding around in those applications. I haven't opened it yet. It's brand new in the box. So let's get everything out. Looks like we've got a wheel. We got a fender. Box, I'm sure, miscellaneous hardware. Toolkit. Got a bag with, let's see, I bet it's, yep, there it is, owner's manual. And the VE1 Pro, when I looked on their website, this one has the larger style wheels, and I like that, and I like the look of it because, once again, a lot of the places we're going camping, the terrain might not be smooth, and this one is, I don't want to call it off-road, but it's definitely made for more terrain than your standard electric scooter. And you know, it's really not even that heavy. And that's all the stuff in the box. So, pretty large, honestly. Extendable bolt there. And it's supposed to be semi-collapsible as far as storage goes. So, I'm going to get this thing put together. And then we'll talk about how that goes. Because I don't know yet. We'll just have to see. Looks pretty straightforward though. All assembled. It took me a few minutes to figure out the front wheel orientation with the I don't know what you would call it, the axle bolt that goes through there. It's got two different size washers, and the instructions were telling me one thing and didn't feel like it was fitting too good. We got it figured out though. Got the light on, got the rear fender mounted. So now, get your handlebar adjustments here. See if I can turn you guys a little bit. I got it right at 5. Get your bell, which I haven't tightened down yet. I gotta tighten that down. Over here, you get your information screen. Press and hold. Battery, speed, this is your odometer, and that's gonna be gear selection. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 forward gears. And then let's see, headlights usually button up, press and hold. There it goes. Tail lights on. Is it a brake light too? Oh yeah. So when you activate your brakes, it'll flash, you let off, it quits. Do it with the front too. Oh yeah, works with both brakes. So the battery is showing it's a little on the dead side, about 3/4 charge, so we're gonna need to charge this thing before we really ride it. Got a hub motor on it, and it came with the charger, so let's plug it up. We have put it on a charger. Here's your charger here. Let's see. Your output is 54.6 volts at 2 amps. Red light when charging, green light when fully charged. Cool. 120 volt. Not too bad. So it plugs into this little port right here beside the kickstand with this little waterproof grommet that snaps in place when you're not charging it. And our red light is on. The bike is powered off. We'll let it sit here and charge and check it out when it's done. Good morning, boys and girls of the internet. This is another part of whatever video that all this is going in.
Hey.
You're not wearing flannel. They're going to be disappointed.
No. Not wearing flannel.
No flannel. We're over here at Buck Hills again. We like coming to this one. It's close. It's quiet. It's cold. Last night we set up, it was like 20 degrees. Tim was freezing.
Yeah.
Tim was like, it ain't that cold.
It was cold.
So, we got up. We just cooked breakfast. But we brought the Scamper, and Tim brought our Viking pop-up behind his little serve. Let's see RV. What you doing, bud? What you doing, bud? Dig it up. Wood. Yeah, that's right. In a different spot this time, too. We've normally been further up on the... Water is super clear. This vlog will be just all over the place. So let's get a scooter out. So we packed it up in the Avalanche. Tons of room in here, by the way. Folds down nice and flat, and it doesn't weigh hardly anything. I don't even tell Tim how that works. He's figuring it out. Yep, you gotta squeeze it tight. There you go, and that's it. It's a little latch on the front and you're done. And then all your controls up here, and you get a little bell. Charlie's like, I want to ride, dude. He was reaching. Press and hold the center button. And there we go. Got a fully charged battery, 3 miles on the odometer. He is ready to rock and roll, Tim.
Do it for the vine.
Do it for the vine.
Doing it for YouTube.
Do it for the YouTube.
Let's see if I can figure this out.
Tim doesn't really have much practice with it, but it's not hard to get the hang of. Still cold this morning though.
Feeling first gear.
So it's got 3 speed modes, 1, 2, and 3. 3 being your fastest, 1 being slow. He said he's just riding 1.
Hello.
I hear you, NASCAR. Well,
It's a great ride. I think I kind of thought that it was going to be a little worse on this. So
it's not that bumpy then?
no,
I haven't rode it. It's been like out of the shop. So it's all gravel. Think I could do it one-handed?
you can drive.
This is where
I ain't going to.
Oh god. Yeah, oh shit. Do not recommend you do it one-handed. It is a lot smoother than I would have thought it would have been. So the purpose behind something like this, we don't live in an area where you're going to ride it around town, but we do a lot of camping. In an instance like this where you have a second bathhouse that's all the way at the other end of the campground, it's very convenient to be able to hop on it and shoot over to the restroom or something, you know. And then there's fishing spots that you can get to back here through a little walking path that you could totally ride this down. Another fishing pond up on the other side. Once again, grab your tackle box and your fishing pole. Makes it convenient. I'm gonna ride it back, but not while holding the camera this time. See if I can go a little faster. Came over here to one of the fishing ponds. It's actually froze. Tim touched it and it made a really cool noise. See if you can hear it over Charlie. That's so cool. Look at the air bubbles. You know, Sunday night is supposed to snow all through Monday. They're gonna get like 4 inches of snow. Charlie, you done got your balls all hung up in the damn thing. Come here. There you go. There's nobody here this time of year, so you've pretty much got the place to yourself. This side's already thawed out. Must have been where the sun came up and hit it this morning a little bit. Hike down to the falls again with Tim so he can see it.
What up?
Cody and Charlie, who's just eating all the ice from everything. The trailhead right at the bottom had a whole bunch of ice on it too. And then all the pockets and the rocks are frozen. Still pretty. What?
So it's pretty sweet. Over there, you can see where the water has cut through for many, many years, and I think that's awesome.
Oh yeah, on the other side where it drops down. Charlie's just kind of eating on the ice. Charlie is over there ready for food. He's anxious. We done come back from doing our little hiking. Done got cold. He is crying. Tim's done burning some ham and he's browning some bread. We're gonna be in business here in a minute.
Cooking some ham chops.
Ham chops, he says. Are we gonna eat this in our camper or the pop-up? It's cold.
Wherever you want to eat it at.
It's cold. They're talking about some rain in a little bit and then turning into snow. And I think we're gonna pack up and get the heck out of here in the morning before they dump all the rest of that snow on us. Charlie don't know what to think. He just keeps smelling that ham cooking.
Yeah. And YouTube, let me know if you want me to start up a YouTube channel about cooking.
Uh-oh.
You know.
Uh-oh. Flannel Man Cuisine over here.
Yeah.
Tim does most of the cooking.
Flannel Man Cuisine. I like that. That's got a ring to it.
Many years of restaurant experience.
14.
With the 14 years of restaurant experience with the man holding the tongs. I know. He's cooking. You gotta wait, bud. You gotta wait.
Hey.
Back on the grill again. With
I told you we had.
cooking with Flannel Man. What do we have?
Never mind.
Flannel Man. I ain't got flannel on today.
Still no flannel.
No flannel.
Disappointing. Cooking some breakfast. Maybe made some eggs. Made some hard eggs and some toast with cheese melted on it, kinda. Bunch of bacon. Bacon's underneath the bread and stuff. So I'm about to make me a sandwich out of mine and go ahead and eat. Charlie is waiting patiently for his breakfast. Cooking with Flannel Man. What did we call it? Flannel Man Cuisine or something?
Yeah, Flannel Man. Flannel Man Cuisine. Yeah.
That's what it was. I could not remember. Well, I'm gonna go eat. Just like that, different scenery, warmer day. It's kind of out of season for this time of year to be this warm. And just like that, we've changed locations and we've changed the weather. It's a little warmer today, which is nice for the season anyway. The HiBoy, we've got some miles on it now. I'm gonna do a longer kind of like review, I guess, once we get, quite a few miles on it. But I think we've done 29 miles on it. I've charged it one time between there, and it wasn't dead, just threw it on a charger. I'd like to get it somewhere where I can do a range test on it, but where I live, it's just up and down hills and stuff, and there's not like a destination that you could get to on this. We're in the middle of nowhere. So I guess what we'll do is just, hopefully when the weather warms up to normal warm, springtime or something, we'll be able to take it out more. And camping, I wanted to take it camping this year, before this year is over with. And between work and everything going on, stuff we've been having to take care of, we haven't had any time. I think we've only been 3 times in that. One of those was with Tim. That's where the prior clips came from. But we took our camper and we got a spot right beside a bathhouse, so we didn't even need to use it to get back and forth anywhere. So today, I'm gonna take it out on a back road somewhere and see how fast we can get this bad boy. It's fully charged at the moment. You got 6 bars of battery. We're in speed mode 3, which is the highest speed mode that it has. And I guess if I can hold this thing without breaking my neck, that's what I'm gonna attempt to do, because I don't have any way to mount the camera to me, unfortunately. So let's see what we can accomplish here. So it's much different than an electric bike. Woo. Without having somewhere to sit, a lot of your balance, comes out of you standing. And this electric hub motor is kind of like a toggle switch. It's either on or off. And when you let go of the throttle, it'll about push you over the handlebars, because it just kills out immediately, which is nice in some ways. Some of them, you let off the throttle and it'll just kind of keep you going for a minute. This one it's like applying the brakes. So then you lean forward, hit the gas, and then it throws you back. It's just not a real smooth transition. And doing this in grass in my backyard isn't Oh shit. Isn't the easiest thing either. What if I ride it like a skateboard? No, not like a skateboard. Okay. Let's get it on the road where it's smoother. Gotta do this from a rolling start, because if I wreck this thing, it's gonna suck. Oh man, nope, can't do it. 18, 19 miles an hour is about as fast as I can get this thing going one-handed. It'll do, I think it's rated for 25, 24, and it will do it. Let me tell you, we're in the high gear. I am barely touching the accelerator, and it is going 16 mile an hour, and that's comfortable one-handed while I wipe this thing out. The pull on it uphill, it's all right. This is all uphill right now. There's 17 again, 18, okay. Ooh, front brakes. But another thing, some big old honking tires. So this one's kind of in between road surface and off-road use. Doesn't really have suspension, but it is rated for more. Like a combination of the two. So let's go try that now. Yeah, it's a little bumpy coming down through the four-wheeler trail. Threw my tripod off. Didn't throw me off though. Made it down here to the little part of the creek. Be better if it had some suspension on it, like some actual little shock absorbers. But once again, this isn't really meant for what I'm doing with it. This is just meant for kind of casual riding around like a city or something. Like if you live downtown, this would be easy to go grab a bite to eat on, you know, carry a little backpack, throw some stuff in there. And HiBoy makes other versions of these. This is just the one that I've got. If you check out their website, there'll be a link in the description below, promo codes and all that good stuff in there. Check them out because they also have a couple other models of scooters, and I believe they're working on the electric bicycles right now as well. And something like that would be better suited for this application. But something smaller like this that's more portable, you know, in less than just a couple seconds, you power this thing off, you pull this little release up on the front and forward, and it's folded down now. This will fit in the back of my Chevrolet Avalanche that has the tonneau cover on it, no problem. So you can just throw it in the back of the truck. The Avalanche is lock, so it's in there, you know, safe and secure. It's dry, it's out of the weather. And I've had this thing riding around in the truck for, a couple weeks at a time between charges. And I've only charged it once though, but either way, it's pretty much maintained its battery. I've had, back years ago when these things first started coming out, I had one that it had to be charged every time that you were done riding it. Didn't matter what your plan was. If it sat for a few days, it would just kind of drain the battery down. This one doesn't do that, which is nice. So, but compact's lightweight. You know, I can easily pick this thing up and throw it in the back of the truck, throw it in the back seat, wherever, and it's just nice to have. But going camping and stuff, it's really nice to scoot around a little campgrounds and stuff with. So as the spring comes, and you know, technically we're just now starting into winter. You know, winter doesn't actually start until the 21st of December. So with that being said, we haven't even hit the cold weather yet. I don't think this is going to work good in the snow, but once again, it's not really designed for that application. But now, I don't know how good it will make it back up this big old hill. It's just uphill all the way back up to the house. So we'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, that's going to wrap this up for now. Folks, thank you so much for watching. I don't know when this will get finished and come out, but Merry Christmas to you and yours. I hope you and your family have a safe, wonderful Christmas, and New Year's right around the corner behind it. So Happy New Year's to you as well. Thank you all for watching. The channel has grown a lot in the last 2 months. We've pushed over 100,000 subscribers. I'm working on doing something for the 100,000 celebration kind of thing. And I can't do any of this without you guys. So thank you all for watching. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And here's to a wonderful 2023 and hopefully an even better 2024. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.